Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of times the sellers that I work with, like they all want a 7 and an 8% interest rate, but the reality is the deals just don't pencil out. From an investor perspective, to be able to cash flow that property, especially
Right.
with how I'm getting, the how I'm structuring the deal. I still have another loan on the property, right? So there's still debt that needs to be financed, and there's a monthly payment with that. So really, I mean, I guess I would ask, like, what would be the down payment? Like, what would that need to look like to where the monthly payment was like really, really minimal? Because from looking at this deal, like, I don't think it can support a super high monthly payment, and definitely nowhere near 7%, if I'm being honest.
Well, as I said, that's what he's looking for. We've had several other proposals, but a lot of people are not even mentioning interest or not even expecting to pay interest. What kind of interest rate are you typically paying on the deals that you're doing?
Honestly, I'm usually not paying anything. Like, it doesn't, a lot of deals just don't pencil out without a seller, willing to, work with the buyer in terms of creating a scenario where the buyer can cash flow every month and pay the bills, and like the seller, they win at the end whenever they get their balloon payment, or have some nominal payment, but what they'll typically get is a larger down payment up front, which they're super happy about. So it's not a good fit for everyone, but a lot of times, if a seller's willing to take 10% down, and I come in with like 40 or 50% down, they're super happy with that, and whatever payment they were expecting to get monthly, they essentially just get it up front.
Well, I do like that you are offering a higher down payment. That's certainly attractive. But we have been advised that you need to at least charge what the I forget what the federal rate or the IRS arm's length rate is, around 4% or something. I'm not saying that's what he would accept, but my understanding is that you would at least need to charge that, for IRS purposes, etc.